Hey guys, Tanner with Bluegrass International, Master Truck Technician with Navistar. Wanted to come to you guys with an AC video, like preliminary checks. You guys can check on your rig, truck, bus, LT, MV, whatever you have. It's a workout for everybody. First thing where we start, somebody comes in with an AC complaint. We want to make sure there's no kind of winter application. I think they're called bras, where people put them on the grill to block airflow over the radiator. That way they run a little bit hotter when they're in the northern area of the US or Canada or what have you. So we want to make sure that's good. We want to make sure that no bird has gotten in there, built any kind of nest. We want to make sure there's no leaf buildup, no clothes, just any kind of foreign object that can block airflow across the condenser or the radiator. So we're going to go on and open the hood. Going to come on around here. Another thing I'll always directly go to is the fan. We want to spin the fan. Make sure you have like a light drag. That'll let you know that your clutch isn't completely fried. Check, make sure all your blades are on there, that everything's there, that nothing has hit or come in contact with it. Then the area between the fan and the radiator, you also want to have a look in there. Make sure there's no kind of leaves, twigs, clothes, animals, animal nests, or anything of that nature in there. Anything that could potentially block airflow across the condenser and the radiator, we want to remove that to run the AC. Then the next thing I would check, I would look at your serpentine belt. Make sure that it's not completely dried out, cracked, fraying. Make sure that you don't have any ribs exposed. Make sure it's in full contact with your AC compressor. That'll make sure that it's got optimal conditions. Then I want to take a look at our lines. You always want to make sure you have your cap on your service ports, just to keep dirt out of it for service or whatever. You want to feel around the joints. Make sure you don't have any kind of dye. Most systems come out with dye now in them. Make sure you have no kind of dye. You won't feel any kind of leak on the rubber. Usually if you have a leak, a good indication is when that dye's leaked out before, dust will collect around that area. It's like a very obvious sign to see. Then I would roll and I would check your cabin air filter. Up here in your rain tray is where your feed comes for your cabin air filter. Make sure there's no kind of leaves, twigs, bird's nests, or any kind of foreign material that could block airflow across that. And if you want to take a step above, here's where your cabin air filter is on the International. I think it's an MV, and I recommend servicing it. You can check it, you can pull it out, clean it out, whatever you want to do. It's cheap insurance to make sure that your AC is going to work optimally. As far as all that, I feel like those are the great preliminary checks. If it's anything deeper than that, I would get in contact with our service department and we'll get you right. Any model, all makes, all models, any outfit, any rig, we do it all.